In meme coin trading, you can make 100x in seconds or lose everything just as fast. So for the next hour, I'm locking myself in this room to see how much money I'll be able to make or lose trading meme coins. I'm literally showing everything, the wins, the losses, the mistakes, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to copy my exact fundamentals that I use every single day to trade meme coins. The timer starts now. Alright, so we're here on Axiom, we're here in the polls tab, and from time to time I'm gonna swipe up for you to see the time and for you to see the timer that I set for 1 hour so you know that I'm not shitting you. Everyone keeps asking me, what's the most important thing you're searching for in a meme coin? And it is the narrative. Depending on the day, depending on the time of the day, depending on the recent news, depending on, I don't know, the size of your dick, different narratives tend to be trending. But how do you know which narrative is trending if you've been absent from the trenches, if you've been celebrating the New Year's or whatever? You just click discover, and in the 5 minutes time span, you click on deck screener or whatever top. It doesn't really matter. I prefer deck screener. And here you can see all the meme coins that are trending at the very moment. So today is a Saturday, 4th of January, and as we all know, this Venezuela incident happened yesterday. So of course, all the Venezuela coins are going to be trending. The next very important step, and I think it's the most important step, is to select the protocols. You only select PumpFun and Bonk. At the moment, as you can see, USD1 coins are going crazy. Look at the new pair section. You only see USD1 coins. You cannot ignore this volume. Alright, I'm gonna search for a coin to buy, and I'm gonna speak to you so we don't waste any more time. But also I get the question all the time, what time of the day should I be trading? You should not be trading at any specific time of the day. You should be following the volume. If you see the volume is crazy, you gotta jump in. I mean, okay, from my experience, from my time zone, the best volume is recently around 5 p.m. UK time. That also fits my schedule perfectly. So usually every day at around 5 or 6 p.m. UK time, I sit down and I start analyzing what's trending, what's popping. I start analyzing Twitter, but so far I don't see any good coins. Chips are not a potato kind of the ones that are being used for AI data centers, and this is further confirmed the fact. Too difficult. We need quick dopamine. We don't want to be reading this fucking book. 2 days ago it was tax evasion. Everybody was trying to buy tax evasion coins. Then yesterday it was Venezuela coins, and today it's nothing. Also, another thing I wanted to tell you, that if you have a chance to go for a community coin, and a community coin is visible through these blue motherfuckers. So if there's a community coin, and if there are people in the community, which is very important, because usually people, some devs just create communities and then they reuse them for every single meme coin they create. Then the community doesn't even matter. It's just bullshit. It's not a community. If a community actually has members, if you see that the community is posting something, not just the dev, this is bullshit. This is not a community. And if you see an actual community coin, it has a much bigger chance to perform than a normal tweet, for example. When meme velocity turns into real volume, USD1 behaves less like a trading chip and more like infrastructure. Liquidity depth holder. I don't see the vision in these cheap coins. I really hope that we have a new narrative, because so far we don't have shit. The only filter I have, by the way, today, because it's pretty dead as you can see, the only filter I have is a minimum of $7,000 market cap. That's the only filter. And all I can see is this cheap coins. I fucking hate tech coins, because at least memes, they're funny. You can have a smile, you can have a laugh. But tech coins, they say that they have this technology behind them. 99% of the coins you see, they don't have shit behind them. And it's just a coin. It's not even a meme coin, it's just a coin. Okay, so we have a Chinese meta as well. What's scaring me away here is the 83% bundle, but sometimes it's lagging, sometimes it's not true. The coin is performing. I like this coin. So if it's gonna dip to around 16, I think I'm gonna buy like 0.6. Before we enter our first trade, we're starting with 1.6 Solana to see how much we'll be able to make. Okay, the coin is performing. I missed my entry position. I'm not gonna enter here because I'll be chasing. It would be extremely risky. And the 72% bundlers are scaring me away. However, if I entered where I saw the coin, it was at around 14k. It's already like a solid 2x. Just keep that in mind. And what I like about this coin is that even though I didn't buy it, the narrative is very easy to understand. So for example, the chip coin. Try to explain that to a child. The volume is getting much better. So I think we're gonna start trading now. We have 33 minutes left. I wasted half an hour to talk. But okay, at least now you know all the basics, all the most important information. Tolly said only communists hate Bonk. Really surprised no one has utilized PF fees to make a communist coin. No LARP tech on this one. I like the fact that there's no LARP tech, but I don't like how the coin is looking. Tolly is one of the creators of Solana, but there was no tweet attached. A bit weird. All right, I see some potential runner here. Culture narrative absolutely pulled people. This is Zach Folkman. Insane volume on this coin. The American meta was really trending yesterday. I think we're too late on that one. Let's wait for another culture coin. I think I found it. Yeah, let's try 0.5 Sol on this one. Ah, fuck, I'm too late. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it off. Not worth the risk. We lost like 0.1 sol on that one. I cheated early because I didn't want to risk it, but as you can see, I found the right one. I bought right at the peak, so I decided to sell because I think there was too much risk. As you can see, the coin is doing pretty well. I think it's gonna go to like 100k. Maybe if it is below 70, I think I might buy it. Okay, I'm gonna buy this dip. All right, I don't really like the action here. I'm gonna sell it for a loss. We lost $48 on this one. So far, we're down around 0.4 sol, but it's all right. And meme coins is just the way it is. The bad part is that I talked for so long, and now we have only 20 minutes left. So maybe we can add another like 10 to 15 minutes to make it more realistic. Maybe we'll not even need it because meme coins, one coin can change the whole trading day. Surprised this hasn't run yet. Literally everyone on Pump created Donald Trump's V2 coins, and Donald Trump released his coin on Pump. And yet there's still 0 Baron Trump coins even on USD1. Nice try. Statue of Liberty. How is the Statue of Liberty at 13 million BNB, but nowhere still on Sol? Yeah, this dip is perfect. Now we're on time. I think this coin can perform. Man, these KOLs are just ruining it. When people see this red dots, they just start freaking out and panic selling. But okay, we have a candle. We can sell it for a profit now. Yeah, we're up $33 from this coin. I want to try to explore as many coins as possible, but yeah, this coin is doing pretty well because it aligns well with what's trending at the moment. And because it's very easy to understand. Yeah, okay, so because I was speaking for a very long time, let's just, okay, we have 15 minutes left. Because I had 15 minutes left, let's add another 15 minutes because of the talking. USD1 is still looking for a PvE animal runner, and I found the Pobble Bonk, an OG frog that literally named Bonk and was posted more than 6 years ago. Okay, who is this? Donald Dev. Is he onto something? I mean, we can experiment, there's nothing else. This dip looks very buyable, and but the frog meta, I mean, okay. I told you that this dip looks very viable. I can throw just 0.1 sol and forget.
2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
0.1 sol to Pobble Bonk and forget. Maybe. You imagine it does like a 10x now. Fucking Pobble Bonk. Raccoon farting hippo. Amazing. From politics to a raccoon farting hippo. That's why I love meme coins.
A few moments later.
Yeah, nice. So many MMA coins, but I don't see any of them in the final stretch. Yeah, from all the MMA coins, I think this is the one. This dip will be bought by me. I think this narrative is not really strong, so I'm not really sure of this coin, but this dip looked good. Okay, I don't really like how it's looking. We're out. Minus $16 on to the next one. I don't really want to spend too much time on one token because I want to try to scalp around as much as possible. And I hate the fact that I have only 20 minutes left because this puts me under pressure. Just found WLFI co-founder Zach Folkman's dog, and this is his IG bio. It literally says dog lover. This can be big. I might be late again, but this might be big. Let's invest 0.7 into this one. This is a very shit play. We're down 0.6 sol in total, and I bought the wrong dog. I bought the wrong one. And the dog's name is literally Cash. When it's gonna migrate now. I'm not gonna buy it now because never buy a coin when it's about to migrate. And now I'll invest 0.8 sol. Never fall into this trap of chasing your losses. So never trade for 1 hour exactly. Always have enough time to trade. By the way, it's doing pretty well. We're already up like $40. But yeah, I saw the vision, but in the wrong coin. All right, let's sell it. Let's sell it here. Risked $100 to get out 14. Today is just not my day, is it? Bought the wrong one, then bought this one, cheated out early with like $14 profit. Now it's at like 150k, and I bought it at like 60. Fuck, it's at 200k. That's why you don't trade for a fixed amount of time. Translate the post lol, it says full name Alikam Kane's Cash. Apparently his full name is that. So if we miss the first one, we're not gonna miss the second one. Let's throw in 0.8 sol in here. The bundlers here are crazy, but it's okay. I'm showing you an example of how not to trade. Let's sell here. Unreal. Okay, apparently there's another dog named Liberty, and it's the dog of America. WhiteHouseHistory.com. Liberty, America's dog. Oh shit. Okay, I think this actually has potential. Let's throw in 0.8 sol. We already have only 1 minute left. That's our last play of the day. It's either go big or go home. I'm holding it for the content. Never trade like this. This is just for you. Subscribe. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna go well. Amazing. Let's sell it all. We lost 1.3 Solana. Our time is almost up in 45 seconds. Okay, so what did this experiment teach us? First of all, never trade with a fixed amount of time. Always free up some time and never rush. Never chase your losses like I did at the end to try to make at least some money for you guys, for the content. Never trade like that. By the way, the one I found in the beginning also ended up reaching 70k and I bought it at 20k. But nevertheless, if you paid attention almost all of the coins that I clicked on today ended up performing. Today I showed you the true side of meme coins that nobody else shows. I really hope that this video was informative. I really hope that this video helped. Follow me on Twitter for important live updates. Subscribe to my channel not to miss interesting money experiments. Comment down below which experiment you want to see next. I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye.